Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel. Today I already have my setup for today's look, which is the boho box braids. And so today I want to feature how to get your box braids or your boho braids to look nice and full. So I already have my hair, yes, ready to go. And I'm doing the regular braiding method. Yes, today is not the knotless method. We're doing some regular braids. And you want to start off pretty much by doing a regular braid for about an inch. Then you add your first piece of curly hair. I will get into the details of the hair in just a minute, but I am adding my first piece of curl, maybe an inch into the braid. And then I braid about the halfway mark before I add my second piece of curly hair. And then usually I stop with the adding of the curly hair at that point because I want to have a decent amount of braided hair so that I can dip that portion of the hair into the hot water without it becoming an issue. All right, so this is the first braid, and I went ahead and did the first row. All right, so now we're gonna move on to talking about how to get the hair to look nice and full. So what I'm doing now is what you do not want to do. So I'm parting off a section of hair immediately above the braid in the row beneath. Yes, you do not want to do that. What you want to do, however, is to make sure that the braid that you're working on falls in between the two braids below. And so you're always filling in a gap. All right. So the one at the corner is going to fall on the outside of the one in the row below. And then the others in the middle portion are going to fall directly in between two braids in the previous row. All right. So now I am installing, and as you can see, this braid is going to fall on the outside of the braid that is in the row previous to this one. And I'm adding the curly piece after I braid for about an inch. Then you're going to clip off the curly piece out of the way. And guys, let me talk about the hair. So the hair I'm working with is actually not human hair, but I definitely love this as maybe one of the top synthetic curly hair on the market, which is the Fullness beach curl. And I did use the 22 inches, cut it in half, and so each piece that you see me installing is actually half of the 22 inches length. All right, and for the braiding hair I am using Outre Expression pre-stretched braiding hair in the length 48 inches. All right, so now as you can see, I am starting off the braid and making sure that it falls smack in between the two braids in the previous row. So we're just adding our curly piece, pinning it out of the way, continue braiding. And for all of the braids, I make sure I don't braid past the halfway mark. Again, why? Is because the hair is synthetic. It cannot be dipped. It cannot be hot watered. And so you have to make sure that you either you're not planning to hot water the hair, or if you're planning to hot water the ends of the hair, you make sure that you stop adding the curly hair or at least halfway down the braid. All right, so that you have a good amount of hair at the ends to hot water. All right, I only used one pack of the free tress beach curl hair, and I used 3 packages of the Outre Expression braiding hair. So hopefully that helps. So as you can see now, I am positioning this braid so that it falls directly in between the braids, the two braids below. And you're gonna see how it helps. You can't just randomly place your parts anywhere. If you randomly place the parts, then you best rest assured that the hair is going to come out looking all types of crazy. All right, but this method is like the recipe for having nice, neat, and full braids, which is what we're looking for. That's what we're going for today. All right, so as you can see, the positioning of the braids in the first row and the positioning of the ones in the second row, with the braids falling in between each of the braids in the first row. Lord, help me please. Help me please. All right, so we're done with the 2 rows and we're gonna just continue. Yes, again, showing you guys the filling in method. Make sure you part off your boxes. You want to pre-part them. You know, that's what I usually do. Pre-part them so that I know exactly what size and where exactly I want them to fall. And then the ones that I'm not working with, I just pin them out of the way. So now that this braid is complete, you can see where it's falling immediately in between those 2 braids in the previous row. And that is what will cause the style to look nice and full. All right, so we're going to just continue. I'm just parting off my pieces so that I know exactly where they're going to fall. And then we're going to just finish up for you guys. So I'm on the last braid, literally the very last braid. And I'm just installing this one for you before I show you guys the finished look. So now that everything is braided, I'm just separating the curls from the braids so that I have those out of the way so that I can dip the braided portion at the ends into the hot water, which is what I'm doing right now. And that will help to soften the braids, get rid of the stiffness and smooth out any frizzes. So guys, this is really the finished look. As you can see, the outcome tells the story. There's not much scalp exposed at all. The hair is looking nice and full. And yeah, like I said, guys, this is one of my favorite curly hair. So if you're not trying to spend premium price for human hair, then this is a option for synthetic hair that is comparable to human hair, again, in my opinion. Yes, you have to try it for yourself and let me know what you think. Let me know how the style turned out. Is this something that you guys would wear? And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys for rocking with my channel. If you're a subscriber, thanks also, and we will definitely catch up on my next one. Bye.